Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. And it's Vitinha. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Roberto Carlos scooting forward.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Lam, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And smartly reclaimed. Looking for the run. Great chance! Goal! Milan! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf. And this is Ibrahimovic. Decent chance! And the ball's come loose here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. And this is Roberto Carlos. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a lovely, neat pass. Arsenal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's managed to get free. Seedorf. Vieira. He shifted it to the flank. And he whips. Terrific! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Salah. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Arsenal are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
In with the challenge. Nesta cuts out the pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Vieira. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cruyff. Mbappe. Cruyff. Drills one in. Nesta with the clearance. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. Ferdinand can get it clear. Vieira.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mohamed Salah might just make this. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Vitinha, Mohamed Salah, and this is Hullet. Seedorf, and it's Seedorf. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Lahm. For Ferdinand. Araujo. And here's Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through. That's travelling a long way.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, well played. Well, the whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Arsenal go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 15, Roberto Carlos.
Away we go again.
Coming on the field is
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And here's Bale. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dink through. Now there's a fine ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Vieira. Probing pass. No, that's been intercepted. Held by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And here's Ibrahimovic. And the shot! And that's a good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Bale demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
substitution for Arsenal, number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 19.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Number 10.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Number 7.
And it's Bale.
Number 20.
Knocks it into space.
Substitution.
Hazard is having a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences
Substitution in
apart,
progress.
and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal have their lead.
Well, they're...
Rummenigge! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Schneider. Schneider venturing down the left. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, it's Dembele. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Schneider. Bergomi wins the duel this time, and he cuts out the supply. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. And goes for the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been cut short. Hazard. Vieira. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Bale. Nice control. He'll try from distance! And that really should have been that.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Bale. Hazard. And this is Eto'o. It's run loose here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's been shifted off it. Araujo. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. I think we're just about done here. Space for him to turn and look. That's tidy. He's had a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Two added
It's
minutes
really well
has been
cleared.
indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Hazard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Hazard. And time is up. Arsenal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent,
Against
the
Milan.
atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a culture player, is he not, Jim? With a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah, we all know him as a right-back, Peter, of course, but he has the flexibility, versatility, the confidence and the composure to play centrally too. He's even been known to play as a sweeper at times. No one did zonal marking better than this guy.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted.
Now it's Hullet. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Mbappe. Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Mbappe. Arsenal are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Bergomi cuts out the pass. That's a little off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ferdinand cuts it out. And here's Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's an imaginative pass. Vieira. And here's Hullet. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! A vicious ball here. That's been cut out, well played. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Here comes the corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Well, that's well seen too. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Knocks it into space. Mbappe, and a chance! Goal! Arsenal! And we have liftoff! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Arsenal really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind, Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
Pass somewhat off target. Hullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Seedorf. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Looking for the run. And it's made sure that's not getting through.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Tries to play it through. Stood up well to him there. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now this could be a chance, and he's managed to get free. Decent chance! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Arsenal with the game's only breakthrough, it's 1-0. Away we go again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ferdinand. Now Seedorf. Araujo, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. And it's Vitinha. Araujo. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Araujo. Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here. And Hullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi goes short. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that was vital. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hullet. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And this is Hullet. Ferdinand pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Pinches it off him. Can he get it through? Seedorf. That has ended up in no man's land. That has not gone well. Ernest. And it's Hullet. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Vieira. And this is Hullet. And he's found a way past. Messi. Now it's Vitinha. Nicely weighted ball. That is a crunching tackle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vieira. It's Ferdinand. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 14, Seedorf. Number
Ferdinand.
21, Pernes. Number
Milan
26,
are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape,
Messi.
certainly
Coming
when
on the
defending
field,
at least,
number 4,
because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the
42,
counter-attack, and that
Toure.
seems to be
Number
the plan.
8, Del Piero. Number 7, Hazard.
Schneider.
Number 13.
Oh, well
Schneider.
measured. Oh, that's
Substitution in
fabulous.
progress.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Bale. Great defending, strong and determined.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's made its way to him. Could move up a gear here. Del Piero. He has found the way through. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And here's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Hazard! And that really should have been that.
Hazard has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Schneider with the short one. Bale, and the shot! Into the last 5 minutes. Del Piero is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Yaya Toure. He's had a shot! And there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Hello everybody, and this is
So
a
what do you
quick
take
reminder
away
to
from
let
it all,
you know
Jim?
that you'll be
I think
able
we
to
just saw a
catch today's
team
match
winning
broadcast
by playing
live
to their
on our
strengths.
Club
There was a
FM
clear
station.
picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, good take in a good area. Thuram did well to stay calm there.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
And the counter is on. And here's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. They're urgent. Shoots! Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's gone backward here. Messi! Messi! From another planet! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Arsenal are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Oh, it's Dembele.
Such good technique.
And this is Cruyff. A temporary retreat here.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Threads one in. Semenyo! And that's a sharp finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Dembele is always scanning the pitch for targets. That'll be a throw. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Vieira. And Araujo. Vieira. And it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Messi with the short one. Now it's Mbappe. Forced to go back. Shot, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Seedorf really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal have their second corner now. They've played it short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. This looks promising. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He doesn't look too happy with that. So what can they make of this? Semenyo. Vieira. Hernes. Aims beyond the defence. He's onside. He's on it. Can he get away? He's found the way through. Vitinha. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Seedorf. Hernes. Seedorf. Vitinha does well to get it back. Knocks it into space. Now it's Cruyff. Semenyo. Oh, important interception. Hernes has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Dembele distributed tidily. We are into overtime. And that interception was most necessary. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Just a quick announcement.
So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Vietnam get the second half started.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Seedorf driving forwards. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Messi joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
Vietnam with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Arsenal really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. That's a sharp pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And this is Messi, and he's found a way past. Real chance! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 2.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 21.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Messi.
It's Hazard! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Corner number 3 coming up.
7, Hazard. Number 20, Eto'o. Substitution.
Eze plays it short. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Carlos actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Arsenal get their 4th corner. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's played through for him. And he welcomes it in. Gets his head on it! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. That was well played, well stopped.
Araujo wins the duel this time. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Bale. And here's Hullet. Can he get it through? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Eto'o. Hullet! And yes, it's there! Right back in the game! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitutions taking place.
Vietnam can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
A shift in momentum, perhaps. It's Eto'o! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Just eases him off the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Messi! Messi! It's hit the upright.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Messi. And it's Salah. Ambitious ball here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Roberto Carlos. Well, that looks a decent ball. Over to the right flank. He's picked his way through. Salah. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And it's Eze. And this is Eto'o. And the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Eze goes short. Great ball, and he's in here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's found space here.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Araujo. Nedved. And here's Messi. Spread to the right. Now it's Bale. And that's a throw-in.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Great vision. Eto'o. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Vitinha makes the interception. Yeah. Can he spark a counter here?
Well, played right into his path.
So shoots! Goal! Arsenal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Semenyo. Vieira. Can he get onto this? It is a corner. Vietnam with the corner. They're first. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Semenyo. Kaká! It's anyone's ball now. That's good defending, very good defending. And he's heaved it away. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Vieira. Probing pass. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe! Oh, look at the space! He's had a shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Thuram. Vieira. Now Semenyo. Arsenal are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
And it's Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Semenyo. And takes a shot! And no mistake! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And it's Hullet. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Seedorf. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Mbappe! Played out to the left flank. Chance, surely! And a neat finish! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries one from range! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Muscular approach does pay off here. It's their second corner of the game. Hoeneß plays it short. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Aims beyond the... And the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Played back into the centre. Vieira knocks it into space.
Added time.
He has a look up. Oh, important interception. Now it's Semenyo. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And that brings the first half to a close. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half. Hoeneß. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. No, no way through. And he plays one through. BaoJp going vertical. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Hoeneß, and the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Hoeneß deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
So, third corner of the game. Hoeneß goes short. And this is goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Arsenal go up by 2, and it's been given away. It's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Mbappe! And the shot! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
Arsenal
10,
get their fourth
Mbappe.
corner.
Number 21, Palace. Number 26, Bullet.
Schneider with the short one.
17,
Oh,
Messi.
such a clever touch.
Number 14, Sado.
Schneider,
Coming on
and
the
he
field.
shoots!
Number
Against
20,
the crossbar.
Eto. Number 8,
Oh, full marks
Del
for that
Piero.
effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Number 13,
Araujo.
Schneider. Number
Arsenal
31,
are, of course, in a
Rice.
position to go to the bench should the need arise. Over to the other side,
Good switch, that.
for Rice. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Thinks one through. That's good vision. Mbappe. Semenyo. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Thuram. Schneider has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nesta.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Seedorf. Vieira. Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. Cruyff. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Araujo deals with that comfortably. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Del Piero. And Del Piero! Oh, it rattles the bar. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Azar. And it's Vieira. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, delightful ball. He's free, he has got space. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender,
Big chance! Goal! Right back in the game!
oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
I think we're just about done here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? got a goal! It's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard.
Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's got away.
That's good play from him.
And this is Hullet. There's the shot! Schneider. So that's it. It is all over. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
And we come to you now with a quick
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Arsenal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Seedorf. That is lovely. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe! He scored! The first significant strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good take in a good area. Pele, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet, floated through, and he's heaved it away. And that's been won straight back, played with speed from back to front.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Arsenal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ball's gone out of play. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. That's a little off target.
Arsenal really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Ernest is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And there's green grass ahead of him. Brilliantly cut out. Semenyo gets it clear. And it's Seedorf. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Mbappe. Rummenigge. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pele. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That has not gone well. Bullet. And it's Seedorf. Bullet finds himself offside.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Vitinha, we expected better, and so did he. That is a great pick out. Ernest.
That's good play from him.
Oh, nice touch. Araujo. Mbappe. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ernest. Ernest. Oh, this is a very good run. And smartly reclaimed. Here's Vieira. Great ball and he's in. Chance for a shot! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection.
And the finish! Oh, good finish. And they're back in front. That was a given. It always was. That's the end of the first 45. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 18, Ronald Araujo. Coming on to replace
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
So what can they make of this? Just eases him off the ball. Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Shot a goal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Goes for a shot! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10.
So we have movement on both benches. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's been cut out, well played. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Messi. And the counter is on. That's beautifully weighted. Chance! This time, surely! And there's a goal! And they get themselves in front! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 14,
The two
Sado.
coaches are signalling
Number
changes here,
21,
both at the same time.
Palace. Number
Vietnam
17,
leading now.
Messi. Coming on
Bale
the field.
will not want to
Number
lose out
7,
here, not against this
Hazard.
opponent.
Number 13,
Vieira.
Schneider. Number 19,
Eto'o touches it back.
Ibrahimovic.
Tries a shot!
Taking place.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cruyff.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Eto'o. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's Schneider! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 65 minutes.
Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Schneider.
Arsenal dragged themselves back again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Bale. BaoJp proves too strong, too smart. Nesta cuts out the pass. Yamal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Ferdinand played out towards the right wing. Nedved. And it's Vieira. Vitinha. It's a really well-measured ball. Vieira. And it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's having a shot! Oh, what has happened here? And another try! Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
Searching pass he's played there. That has been slung wide. And this is Cruyff. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was amazing.
And the shot! Goal! And they've got their lead back.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Substitution.
Vietnam are making a change now.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tack.
That's rather hopeful. Vieira attempts a clearance. Looking for options for movement. Schneider. He's having a hit! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
And he was alert to it.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And it's Hazard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, now he can run. Big chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lam going forward. Hazard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dembele. Now it's Messi. And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
And we come to you now with a
What
quick
are your thoughts on
request
today's
for
game then,
support
Jim?
for our
Arsenal
charity
desperately
Champions
failing to
Football.
impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you never go